Hello, my name is Austin Shadle, and welcome back to the Life Endurance Podcast, where we explore methods of unlocking your true potential in the greatest endurance race we all partake in, life. Say you're sitting down on a Sunday night planning out your week. Based on advice from the book The One Thing by Gary Keller, the first thing you should plan is what you're going to do with your free time, or in other words, your leisure time. When you're going to do something enjoyable that isn't work or life's chores. Today, I want to discuss my takeaway from this part of the book. If you're like me, you constantly have a dozen goals or tasks swirling around in your head, and you also feel the pressure to squeeze every last productive second out of the day possible. But we also want to include at least a little balance in our life, so we feel the pressure to be social or partake in fun hobbies. And if you are truly busy and have big goals, you likely don't plan these kinds of activities ahead of time and just hope they will naturally occur. But if you at least intend to spend some time on these outside of working, not planning these things ahead is likely affecting your productivity. And they should also be the first things that we plan. Unless you're someone who has perfectly mastered focus and urgency to a robotic degree, think of it this way. When you have zero plans outside of your job, side hustles, or maybe a demanding hobby that you're trying to reach an elite level at, the only thoughts on your horizon are simply work and nothing else. I'm sure we can all agree that if there's nothing else on the horizon, our sense of urgency decreases. We think, I have nothing to look forward to but more work, so why give it all in the moment? It'll get done when it gets done. With nothing to look forward to, we have no reward. No carrot on a stick in front of us. And if we don't have the threat of something bad if we don't get it done fast, we are completely relying on our own will in the moment. We have no accountability to get things done sooner than later, other than the general idea that, of course, it's better to get it done now. But we are not perfectly logical creatures. Emotions get the better of us. Our natural willpower is never reliable. Now imagine scenarios where there's a reward not only for getting something done but within a certain time frame. And that reward is of your choice and guaranteed at a certain time if you have accomplished what you said you would do. We now have something to look forward to. When our willpower is struggling, we can look forward to what we have planned and know that working hard now will be rewarded. We can change our mentality to a more positive and productive state. This is something, honestly, that I have struggled with lately. Between driving through traffic, being in the off-season for running, and rough trail conditions with the varying winter weather, I haven't been motivated to plan fun activities ahead of time. And when that happens, I procrastinate during the week. I get in my head and have nothing specific to look forward to. It can completely kill my sense of urgency, and next thing I know, I've spent 2 hours on my phone, accomplishing nothing. It's 11 p.m. and I still haven't edited a podcast I already scripted and recorded. Or I've procrastinated going to the gym for literally no reason, completely wasting the time I could have used for something fun if I knew it wouldn't be used for productivity. But if I have a clear plan with leisure time built in, my brain has a much stronger sense of urgency, and knowing rewards are in the future, I can keep my mind focused. It doesn't feel the need to drift and think about what I maybe wish I was doing because I know soon I will be doing that very thing. So give this some thought. If you know you haven't been as productive as you could be lately, ask yourself, do I have any fun plans built in as rewards for being productive? Or am I solely operating on willpower and just hoping fun activities will naturally come my way? Not to mention, again, a problem I struggle with. If I do partake in a more spur-of-the-moment activity, I have a much harder time enjoying it unless I'm satisfied with how productive the rest of my time has been. So by intentionally planning leisure time into our schedule from the very beginning, which is whatever brings you joy, could be cuddling with your dog and watching a movie, rock climbing, or maybe going to a comedy show, we can give ourselves reason and external motivation to be more productive and focused. So do yourself a favor the next time you plan your week. Even if it's hard for you to not think about work or a big goal, plan your leisure time first. When you hit a mental wall during the week, you'll be grateful you built in a system of motivation and stress relief to keep you on track. Like you, I'm always trying to improve and maintain my personal progress, so I hope this tip added some value to your methods of chasing goals and building your dream life. If it did add value, I would greatly appreciate it if you shared the episode to help another's journey. And to follow along with my personal goals, follow me on Instagram at TheEnduranceBeast. And as always, I look forward to sharing the next episode.